Please stand. I am pleased to announce the opening of the commencement exercises of Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences.
The commencement exercise of Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences will now come to order. We will begin with the national anthem. Will the audience please be seated? My name is Chris Lynn, as I serve as the Chairman of the Board of Trustees. I wish to extend to all a warm welcome on this happy occasion and special congratulations to the parents, partners, relatives, friends of our graduates, whom this day is such an important meaning. Today we gather to celebrate and acknowledge the strength, resilience, and tremendous achievements of our graduates in completing their course degree requirements. To the members of the university faculty, administrative, and staff who are also with us, I express my thanks and appreciation for your ongoing dedication to our mission and to your devotion and exemplary work in advancing the educational goals of our students. The commencement invocation will be delivered by Gail Phillips Booker, class of 1963, honorary Doctor of Science in 2025. Gail is the university chaplain and a member of the Board of Trustees. She's a service deacon at the University Lutheran Church and treasurer emeritus and board member of the Society of Ordained Scientists, North American Province. Gail, will you please come to the podium and deliver your invocation?
Let us pray. We are grateful for this a day of joy and expectation as these students wait eagerly for that moment when they become graduates, having successfully completed their academic programs. For most, this day will be the beginning of their professional careers, and for others, more education will continue as they pursue their goals. May compassion, wisdom, strength, patience, perseverance, and truth guide our graduates' challenges in their healthcare careers as they endeavor to treat and ease the pain and suffering for all who are entrusted to their care. We receive life's blessings every day. Today, we are also grateful for the families, friends, faculty, administration, and staff from the university community who, by their teaching, encouragement, guidance, and love, have brought these students to this commencement day. During our celebrations, let us also remember all those who are in need, who are especially easy to forget: the sick, the aged, the destitute, anyone who has no one to care for them, and especially those who lack access to health care. Access to good health care is very important for everyone's health and safety throughout their life. May we all become advocates to make the full health care available to everyone, regardless of their health, nationality, or economic status. Amen.
Thank you, Gail. It is now my pleasure to call upon Richard J. Lessard, President of the Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, who will preside over this ceremony.
Thank you, Chairman Flynn. And it is with great pleasure that I welcome you to these commencement exercises for the Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. This is truly a special day in the lives of our graduates, and I am honored to preside over this most joyous of all university events. Given the challenges that you've faced individually and collectively, I'm confident that this will be one of the most memorable days of your lives. Enjoy and savor this moment. Today we're honoring a total of 1,500 graduates from the class of 2026, approximately 600 graduates during this afternoon's ceremony, and an additional 900 graduates from this morning's ceremony. I'm also pleased to recognize two very special groups of individuals who have joined us this afternoon. The first group volunteers their valuable time, year in and year out, to help the university achieve its long-term goals. They are the members of our Board of Trustees. The second group is at the heart of our institution. Through teaching, research, and service, they have helped today's graduates reach this important milestone, particularly during these very challenging times. Will the members of the Board of Trustees, along with Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, Dr. Caroline Zend, the academic deans, program directors, and members of the faculty, please stand and be recognized. It is now my pleasure to introduce the first honor graduates, who have earned the highest grade point averages among their classmates in their respective schools. First honor graduates are recognized by the sashes that they wear today. Would each first honor graduate please stand and be recognized as I call your name? And please hold your applause until all first honor graduates are recognized. From the School of Healthcare, Business, and Technology, Dia Patel, Rawad Burgol. From the New England School of Acupuncture, Amy Fanine, Caitlin Morse, and Hannah Naughton. From the School of Nursing, Boston, Gianna Miranda. From the School of Nursing, Worcester, Manchester, Prince Anani. From the School of Occupational Therapy, Gabriella Bortolotti, Angelia Degloui, Crystal DuPont, Kelly Lum, Colleen McGinnis, Brittany Mollicone, Kristen Moore, Elise O'Brien, Alexis Ranieri, Paige Stiller Lauren Thieve, and Abigail Tucker. From the School of Optometry, Madeline Padron. From the School of Pharmacy, Worcester, Manchester, Abigail Chan, Kyle Doyle, and Jessica Tranfaglia. From the School of Physician Assistant Studies in Boston, Ian Fear and Avery Whitehead. And from the School of Physical Therapy, Christopher McDermott. Congratulations to each of you for your outstanding academic accomplishments. I now have the honor to introduce our commencement speaker, Megan Brown. Megan is the Senior Director for Medical Access Strategy with Pfizer Oncology, where she is focused on oncology access and strategy. She served as an officer in the United States Army, which included a 15-month deployment to Baghdad in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. Megan graduated from MCPHS with a Doctor of Pharmacy in 2012, and she is a member of our university corporation. Megan lives in New Hampshire with her husband, Joel, who is also an MCPHS alum, and their 3 children. Please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker, Megan Brown.
President Lessard, Board of Trustees, Provost Sen, Deans, faculty, honored guests, families and friends, and most importantly, to the class of 2026, welcome. It is a profound honor to return to MCPHS as an alum and celebrate this important moment with you. When I was sitting where you are today, I could not fully appreciate how transformative my time here would be. MCPHS didn't just prepare me academically, it ignited my passion and drive. Through challenge, uncertainty, and personal struggle, I learned the value of dedication, resilience, and the importance of relationships in shaping both how I lead and how I care for others. Those lessons have guided the decisions I've made in my career, and it is those learnings around dedication, resilience through failure and challenges, and the power of relationships that I want to share with you today as you embark upon your careers in healthcare. Before I speak directly to our graduates, I want to begin with gratitude. To the faculty and administrators of MCPHS, thank you. Thank you for your rigor, your mentorship, your unwavering commitment to excellence. You didn't simply teach material, you shaped professionals. You challenged us to think critically, communicate thoughtfully, and uphold the standards these professionals demand. Your influence reaches far beyond today. And to the families, friends, and loved ones gathered here, thank you. Thank you for the sacrifices that will never appear on a transcript, for the encouragement in moments of doubt, the patience during long nights and missed celebrations, and the steady belief when it mattered most. No one gets to graduation on their own, and I share the gratitude that I know these students feel toward all those who helped them on this journey. To the class of 2026. Commencement marks both an ending and a beginning. You are closing a chapter defined by discipline, perseverance, and growth, and stepping into one defined by responsibility. You graduate today as nurses, pharmacists, occupational therapists, optometrists, physician assistants, and healthcare business leaders. You may have taken different paths and will serve in different roles, but you share the same commitment. You have chosen careers in healthcare, careers that ask you to show up for people on their worst days and to use your knowledge, presence, and compassion to make a difference when it matters most. Like many of you, my path into healthcare was not linear. Long before I ever put on a white coat, I learned what dedication and leadership truly meant. Prior to starting pharmacy school, I served as an officer in the United States Army. Over the course of my service, I held several roles, but the most formative one was serving with an aviation unit during a 15-month deployment to Baghdad, Iraq, in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom from 2006 to 2007. Service in a war zone strips away illusions. There is no room for shortcuts, no expectation that things will feel easy. Dedication is forged through shared purpose, resilience, and trust. Trust that your team will show up, and trust that you will do the same. Dedication meant long days and sleepless nights. It meant staying calm when the pressure was high. It meant thinking clearly when others were counting on you, especially when you were tired, uncertain, or afraid. That understanding of dedication followed me into healthcare. So here's the first piece of advice I want to share with you today. Effortlessness is a myth. No meaningful career, especially in healthcare, is built on talent alone. It is built on discipline, consistency, and the commitment to keep learning and improving, even when the work is difficult, unglamorous, and unseen. When I arrived at MCPHS to pursue my PharmD, I was ambitious and driven. I wanted to make an impact. But like all of you know, healthcare education has a way of humbling even the most prepared among us. These programs demand far more than intelligence. They demand consistency. They demand commitment. They demand endurance. We live in a culture that celebrates overnight success, but there was nothing overnight or effortless about what you have accomplished here. You earned this degree through long hours, relentless studying, clinical rotations, and moments when continuing felt far more difficult than stopping. And that matters because the field you're entering in demands it. Healthcare and science are advancing at an extraordinary pace. Innovation is accelerating, treatments are evolving. The decisions you will make as professionals are becoming more complex, more data-driven, and more impactful than ever before. That progress is exciting, but it also carries responsibility. Our patients are trusting us to keep up, to stay current, to think critically, and to put in the work required to be the very best version of ourselves on their behalf. Dedication is what makes you clinically strong. It's what earns trust from patients, families, and colleagues. And dedication is what makes you the person others rely on when things become complicated. But as important as dedication is, it does not protect us from hardship. And that truth became very real to me during my second year of pharmacy school. At 27 years old, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. In one moment, I went from studying oncology to becoming a patient with cancer. The white coat came off, and the hospital gown went on. And my understanding of healthcare changed forever. I had faced my own mortality before, especially during deployment to Iraq, but nothing compared to the vulnerability and uncertainty of being diagnosed with breast cancer as a young adult who still had a lifetime of plans in front of them. I made the decision to stay in school during my treatment. It was not easy to remain dedicated to my education. There were days filled with exhaustion, fear, and doubt. But that experience reshaped my purpose. And that brings me to the second piece of advice. Your setbacks can become your strength if you learn to reframe them. I could have seen cancer as the end of my story. Instead, it became the beginning of my calling. As a patient, I experienced healthcare from the other side. I witnessed the profound impact of compassionate nursing care. I experienced the challenges of navigating health systems and managing complex treatments and lived with the side effects that followed. I benefited from pharmacist interventions and thoughtful patient counseling at moments when clarity and trust mattered most. I saw firsthand the value of a multidisciplinary team, professionals working together to ensure that care was not only delivered, but optimized. And I met other young survivors, learning about the barriers and disparities that so many patients face simply trying to access the care they need. That experience ignited my passion for oncology and reshaped how I lead and how I care for others. When I graduated from MCPHS 14 years ago, I didn't have a job lined up, but I knew I would use my education, my experience, and my voice to improve the lives of patients with cancer. Today, I serve as a senior director with Pfizer Oncology in a role focused on oncology access and strategy, working to ensure that patients can obtain the therapies they need when they need them. I use data to inform strategy, to identify and remove system-level barriers to care, and ultimately help improve access for oncology patients. Cancer did not derail my career, it clarified it. Class of 2026, your careers will not follow straight lines. There will be detours. There will be moments of failure, and there will be seasons that test your confidence. You don't get to choose every chapter, but you do get to choose how they shape you. Resilience is not pretending it doesn't hurt. It's learning to adapt, to find opportunity, and to continue forward with purpose. And what became clear to me is this: resilience is never a solo effort. Every step forward was shaped by people who supported me, challenged me, and believed in me when I needed it most. And that brings me to my third and final piece of advice I want to share with you today: the power of relationships. None of us builds a meaningful career alone, and in healthcare, the truth is inescapable. Throughout my journey as an Army officer, a student here at MCPHS, a patient, and now a leader in oncology, I have relied on mentors who offered guidance, colleagues who challenged my thinking, and teammates who understood that the best outcomes are never achieved in isolation. Mentorship shaped my confidence, collaboration strengthened my judgment, and relationships sustained me when the work felt heavy. In healthcare, no discipline stands alone. Nurses do not work in isolation. Pharmacists do not make decisions in silos. Occupational therapists, optometrists, physician assistants, and healthcare leaders all depend on one another's expertise to deliver the best possible care. The most meaningful progress happens when professionals listen, communicate, and respect one another's roles, when teams work together with a shared commitment to patients. Class of 2026, the world you're entering is complex, and healthcare is moving quickly. The expectations are high, and the responsibility you now carry is real. But you are ready. Not because you have all the answers, but because you have learned how to think critically, adapt in uncertainty, and work together. Stay dedicated when the work is hard and unseen. Reframe setbacks as opportunities for growth, and build relationships that sustain you, professionally and personally. Because in the end, it won't just be what you know that defines your career. It will be how you care, how you lead, and how you show up for others. I am incredibly proud to welcome you, not just as graduates, but as my peers and future colleagues. I look forward to learning from you, working beside you, and serving patients together in the years ahead. Congratulations, class of 2026. Welcome to the profession.
Well, thank you so much, Megan, for delivering this inspirational speech to our graduates. And please accept this plaque in commemoration of this day. No, you can take it. It's okay. Here we go. I now have the honor to introduce the student commencement speaker, who was selected by the provost and the dean of students through a competitive application and interview process. I am delighted to introduce our student commencement speaker, Colin Nguyen, from Colin is from the School of Physician Assistant Studies in Boston. Colin graduated from MCPHS with a Bachelor of Science in Pre-Medical Health Studies in 2024. At today's ceremony, he will receive a Master's of Physician Assistant Studies. During his time at MCPHS, Colin has served in various leadership roles, including President of the Assembly of Clubs and Professional Organizations, an orientation team leader, a teaching assistant for both clinical anatomy and clinical pharmacology, and in recognition of his contributions and leadership, Colin was awarded the Provost Cup in 2025 and the Vicennial Cup in 2026. During all of these experiences, Colin has remained deeply committed to making a meaningful and lasting impact on those around him. So please join me in welcoming our student commencement speaker, Colin Nguyen.
Hello, everyone, and thank you to MCPHS for this incredible opportunity. I would first like to, okay, I'll just have to remove this for now. I would first like to say congratulations to all graduates and loved ones in attendance today. This is an incredible milestone, and you should be extremely proud of yourselves. For many of us, this journey started out as a distant dream. One day, I'll have my dream job. One day, I'll be a licensed professional. One day, I might even stop second-guessing every move I make. One day always feels way off on the horizon, which makes today's graduation feel almost impossible to believe. Speaking from my own experience, this journey has, at times, brought an incredible sense of imposter syndrome. It almost feels as if this dream was only ever meant to stay a dream, and I was always meant to be an observer. Even after thousands of patient encounters, a mountain of empty Celsius cans, and a pair of scrubs that has seen it all, sometimes I still have to pinch myself to make sure I'm not dreaming. Being a full-fledged clinician has always felt like something only mature adults do. And in many ways, I don't feel ready for that. I've never changed a tire before. I still panic when I write emails. And even after all this time, driving down Storrow Drive continues to confuse me. When I think like this, I start to spiral. I doubt myself. I often forget the struggles and sacrifices, the long years of sleepless nights and early mornings that brought me to this stage with you all today. If you are anything like me, and you find it easier to focus on the negatives rather than the positives, I want to remind you of how far you've come. How many hours have you studied? How many exams have you taken? Think back to yourself 5 years ago. How much have you grown since then? If your past self could see you now, walking across the stage here today, how much pride would you have in yourself? Healthcare is not easy. Whether you're at the bedside or behind the scenes, every person here will play a vital role in shaping its future. That is no small task, and you should be proud of all you've done and all you will do. One of the lessons I've learned during my education is that you don't have to be Superman to make an impact. You don't need to be a crime-fighting hero or stop an asteroid from hitting the Earth. Sometimes, all you need to do is care. As we transition now from students inheriting the world to professionals shaping it for those who come after, always remember that you have the power to change lives. Be compassionate for your fellow citizens, listen to their stories, and always strive to be better tomorrow than you were today. And as we continue to grow, we will inevitably have days that are harder than others. Growth is not always linear. Life is difficult, and it always will be. But as you navigate these situations, you'll soon realize that although life does not get easier, your mind gets stronger. With each patient you care for, with every problem you solve, you'll realize that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. Embrace the challenge with open arms, and you will become someone that is dependable, responsible, and trustworthy. And in medicine, what higher honor is there than that? To be the person that patients and coworkers can rely on is what this process is all about. All of this is to say, once again, congratulations on your graduation. Thank you to the staff and faculty of the university for creating an environment where we can be the best versions of ourselves. A special thank you to family and loved ones. We could not have done it without you, and we look forward to carrying on your legacy. For us graduates here today, this moment signifies the passing of the torch, the end of one chapter and the beginning of the next. Never forget the hard work it took to get here, but also do not forget the laughs, the joy, and the friends you've made along the way. We are a sum of the people we surround ourselves with, and being amongst you all makes me proud to be an MCPHS alumnus through and through. And so, whether you've mastered Storo Drive or not, I'd like to extend my heartfelt and sincerest congratulations. The future we once saw on the horizon is no longer one day away. It's today. Thank you.
Thank you, Colin, for delivering this year's wonderful, inspirational message to your fellow graduates. Please accept this plaque in commemoration of this day. I now have the honor to introduce Dr. Caroline Zen, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, who will present graduates for degrees earned in course.
Thank you, President Lassard. We will now begin the formal conferral of degrees earned in course. I am pleased to invite Dr. Michael Spooner, Dean of the School of Healthcare Business and Technology, Dr. Dennis Mosman, Dean of the New England School of Acupuncture, Dr. Tammy Gravel, Dean of the School of Nursing, Dr. Douglas Simmons, Program Director of the School of Occupational Therapy, Dr. Nancy Coletta, Dean of the School of Optometry, Dr. Paul Beliveau, Dean of the School of Pharmacy, Worcester, Manchester, Dr. Lisa Taglieri, Program Director of the School of Physician Assistant Studies, Boston, and Dr. Karen Ewan, Program Director of the School of Physical Therapy. They will read the names of the candidates assembled here today. Mr. President, I now wish to present 120 candidates for the bachelor's degree, 16 candidates for certificates, 255 candidates for the master's degree, and 217 candidates for doctorate degrees. Will all of the candidates please rise?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I hereby confer upon you the degree that you have earned in course, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to your respective academic disciplines.
Will the candidates please come forward?
Mr. President, I now present the candidates from the School of Healthcare Business and Technology, class of 2026, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Management, Fiona Alicia Barrett. Roed Amer Bergol. So Lian Wei Lewin. Dia Ganyasham Patel, summa cum laude. Danielle Haley Patel, magna cum laude. Danielle Alexa Pope. Lillian Marie Sullivan. Mr. President, I now present the candidates for the MBA in Healthcare Management. Sarah Victoria Dingman. Rosia Edward. Farah Elzini. Gael Fills. Kimberly Hoyne. Lauren Alexandra Lilly. Kevin Liu. Natalia Maria Martha Natalia Maria Martha Caquicio. April Tiffany Wright. Mr. President, I now present the candidates for the Master of Science in Clinical Management. Holly Schroff. Mr. President, I now present the candidates for the Master of Science in Health Informatics. Amy Chow. Mr. President, I now present the candidates for the Doctor of Healthcare Administration. Alexandra Maria Baracall. Renee Vaughn Atkinson. Kimberly Ann Barry. Heather Nicole Brewer. Jamie Cox. Roland Carapace Dennis. Stephen Patrick Flaherty. Shannon Grace Jablonka. Olivia Nicole Macknick. Tamara Danielle McAdoo. Sierra Jean Ramsayer. Stephanie Lynn Shaw. Jennifer Thomas. Janaea Tucker.
Thanks, Mike. Mr. President, I now present the candidates from the New England School of Acupuncture. Candidates for Master of Acupuncture. Journey Marie Allen. Catherine Cavini. Amy Sarah Call Fanine. Kalina Petrova Laseva. Caitlin Isabel Morse. Natalie Elena Pacino. Anne Reardon Rowan. Patricia DeMatos Silva. Sylvia Elaine Eng. Mr. President, I now present the candidates for Master of Acupuncture and Chinese Herbal Medicine. Ching San Kai. Mr. President, I now present the candidates for Doctor of Acupuncture. Christina Michelle Davis Barry. Congrats. Anya Gabus. Chani Latham Greiner. Alessandra Noor Sucaccio. Brianne Laurel Wyatt. Mr. President, I now present the candidates for Doctor of Acupuncture and Chinese Herbal Medicine. Eric Scott Brooks. Congratulations. Thanks. Shermont Brooks. Naeun Lee. Kelly Eileen Lemois. Michael Hukana Short. Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you.
Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Boston. Anne Christine Axing. Mr. President, I now present the candidates from the School of Nursing. Diha Ahmed. Aniza Rafiq Awan, cum laude. Nadia Albayrak. Kate Constance Bilodeau. Jason Silver Biviano. Sarita Borakov. Olivia May Bucco. Michaela Ann Cabral. Andrew Scott Campbell, cum laude. Sarah Louise Ferrara Carlos. Adriana Sima Durigo. Sarah Danielle. Emma Ryder Deslandes. Yam Day, cum laude. Nadia J. Dickerson. Sarachina Somoika Dimonk, magna cum laude. Kate Alexandra Esteban. Liam Fantazi. Megan Elizabeth Fox. Tatum Olivia Guluski. Grace Lee Gingerbach. Giuliani Gomez dos Santos. Devin Page Hart. Rachel Nicole Hopkins, magna cum laude. Brianne Marie Hughes. Arissa Garel Joseph. Thank you. Kylie Lillian Langan. Ashley Lara. Kimberly Lee. Ariana Marie Letourneau. Michelle Meili Lowe. Stephen Henry Loud. Jaden Page Lewis. Riley Elizabeth Maynard. Samantha Lee Mayo, cum laude. Isabella Medina. Natalie Mazen, cum laude. Gianna Nicole Miranda. Jonathan Thomas Mortoza, magna cum laude. Olive Mountain. Thank you. Abigail Lena Moynihan. Mary Nakuya. Nashute Cindy Nayunzima. Tatiana Nusima. Thank you. Melanie Olives. Karen Victoria Oliveira. Nina Kalua Orego. Anya Patel. Charlene Cochran Pecorelli. Anna Valentina Petrovic. Sena Narendra Prajapati. Hannah Rose Prock. Morenes Riveras Rodriguez. Robesele Rivera. Shanita Natalie Robles. Alexi Bennett Romano. Kayla Sandoval. Claudia Rose Sigalano. Naisha Sterling. Rushana Thavarasa. Dustin James Turnbow, magna cum laude. Chioma Ude. Gabriela Vasquez, summa cum laude. Tiffany Muthoni Wagge. Adam Cooper Wax. Grace Elizabeth Wallace, magna cum laude. Jackie Wan. Rachel Wells, cum laude. Thank you. Isabella Rose White, cum laude. Christina Zui. Taylor Louise Yell. Mr. President, I now present the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Worcester, Manchester. Jalen Ariana Abreu. Prince Atsu Ani, summa cum laude. Rachel Awusu Ansa. Carolyn Avila Santiago. Giovanna Dawn Barnwell. Shadi Bitar, summa cum laude. Amanda Rangel Cardosa. Jennifer Lynn Collins, cum laude. Sarah Ashley Flores. Leah Rose Gorham. Olivia Ashlyn Haas. Gersimarin Kaur. Brian Paul Lavoy. Holly Liao. Veronica Montana Lively, cum laude. Thank you. Stephanie Nicole Malecki. Emma Macon Martin, cum laude. Nicole Mera. Pretty Susan Nabuma, cum laude. Gabrielle Naranjo. Elizabeth Ann Nerney. Mary Opie. Benedicta Aquile Kwao. Hina Imran Qureshi. Olivia Helena Grace Reed. Madison Louise Richardson. Lara George Rizek. Thank you. Victoria Marie Sanders. Tessa Catherine Wise, magna cum laude. Sophia Baudelli. Mr. President, I now present the candidates for Master of Science in Nursing. Leila Abadi. Ibiem Aru. Brooke Lindsay Bilodeau, sorry. Kathleen Ann Chor. Kristen Marie Courts. Michael Angelo Grampietro. Cameo Tervatia Zonia Isaac. Raquel Dorothy Leaf. Melanie Ann LeMay. Brian Patrick Maher. Thank you. Kiana Alexa Nelson. Jennifer Pierre Louise. Michelle Scotland Mathrin. Emily Catherine Souza. Terry Lynn Bexon.
Mr. President, I now present the candidates for the School of Occupational Therapy. Masters of Science in Occupational Therapy. Cody Lynn Anderson. You got music. Trisha Joy Banuki. Sadie Barbary. Gabriella Marissa Bartolotti. Jeff Castellanos. Amber Lee Champagne. Haley Grace Chisholm. Sarah Eliza Comiskey. Kara Connolly. Courtney Paige Costa. Ashley Rebecca Denizio. Angela Rita Degley. Lindsay Josephine DeFilippo. Emma Jane Doherty. Sydney Renee Driscoll. Crystal DuPont. Athena Maria Durkin. Erin Melissa Durkin. William Duran Figueroa. Lily Gaeta Barrerido. Barrondo. Sorry. Callie Ann Girardi. Gabriella Elizabeth Goslin. Elizabeth Gariano. Jessica Heiser. Ashley Christine Justa. Mackenzie Ann Lawrence. Mackenzie Lord. Jacqueline Michelle Lopapolo. Kelly Laum. Colleen McGinnis. Brittany Rose Malaconi. Kristen Maria Moore. Assumpta Nandawalu. Amira Nasser. Alice Obore. Eilish O'Brien. Emily Olafson. Sorry. Adriana Angela Ortiz. Shauna Michelle Phillips. Megan Elizabeth Quigley. Christian Diego Ramirez. Alexis Nicole Reneria. Catherine Grace Rosai. Talia Sanzo. Stephanie Nicole Shea. Maya Maria Schustak. Kyla Silva. Gina Maria Spinazzola. Megan Squires. Patricia Elizabeth Stewart. Paige Elizabeth Stiller. Sawyer Teresa Sterlis. Emma Sullivan. Nathan Torbarachi. Lauren Elizabeth Teague. Abigail Grace Tucker. Alexandria Rose Balecki. Emma Maria Folks. Rennie Wong. Olivia True.
Mr. President, I now present the candidates from the School of Optometry and for the degree Doctor of Optometry. Belle May Alexandria Albert. Emily Breen. Lindsay Callahan. Jillian Marie Camara. Summer Chaudhry. Tegan Karlam Chu. Linda Dam. Kylie Laura Erickson. Zarak Ziad Faris. Nicole Fulgen. Robert Anthony Gigliotti. Miriam Kamal Gerges. Jennifer Goliath. Shruti Gopinath. Samuel Thomas Gould. Meredith Amanda Green. Crystal Lynn Guevara. Zubia Huck. Riley Christian Yankee. Shelby Jarrett. Victoria Corrales. Farjana Khaled. Marufa Kandikar. Shale Kochar. Jamie Lamb. Maddie Pearl Lemke. Min Kong Luong. Amelia Zahie McDougall. Samantha Lynn Marcel. Eden Latour Marco. Yona Adil Naeem. Raymond Charbel Namor. Elise Nguyen. Henry Nguyen. Kelly Kimbikwin Nguyen. Sierra Grace O'Keefe. Madeline Padron. Veena Minshikumar Patel. Terry Pham. Caitlin Eileen Phillipson. Jaspreet Kaur Purba. Cameron Gail Redeker Laurie. Marietta Richmond. Eric Romero. Vivian Sanganithi. Shamari Larail Starks. Alyssa Nicole Todd. Abby Taylor Ware. Kelsey Ellen Wilson.
Mr. President, I now present the candidates from the School of Pharmacy, Worcester, Manchester. Doctor of Pharmacy, Gazak Gazan Abdullah. Victoria Marie Alstrom. Foster Akorsu. Safian Ali. Wilfred Tazoka Asonglifak. Alaisha Baez. Shilon Balata. Simoon Safin Banud. Enoch Bempong. Miriel Victorine Ben Angelo. Edward Bloomfield. Tasha Boateng, also receiving a certificate in medication safety. Donique Mayoka Bolt, also receiving a certificate in medication safety. Charlotte Bouchard, summa cum laude. Melponi Borcas, cum laude. Liana Caprera. Sandra Rose Carignan. Abigail Holly Chan, summa cum laude. Mira Chothani, also receiving a School of Healthcare Business and Technology certificate, cum laude. Alexander Harvey Cole. Alyssa Jean Cole. Gianna Marie Donato, summa cum laude. Hector Domenech. Kyle Joseph Doyle, also receiving a certificate in medication safety, summa cum laude, and joined on stage with his mother, Director of Career Development, Jeanette Doyle. Elizabeth Chelsea Ducharme. Livia Charem Durdia. Megan Grace DeRoche, cum laude. Anthony Joseph Farago, magna cum laude. Eva Anwar Faris. Chloe Grace Flibbert. Tyler Daniel Fuzer, also receiving a School of Healthcare Business and Technology. Jaisa Marie Garcia Rivera. Sean Martin Geyer, also receiving a School of Healthcare Business and Technology. Megan Goodrich. McKenna Brooke Goslin. Maria Anna Grossi, magna cum laude. Michael Guarges. Bilal Habibe, cum laude. Megan Ashley Hill. Fauzia Iqbal. Hui Yang Zhang. Junamal Kaliath Jose. Savannah Long Kangas, cum laude. Hannah Alexis Kessler. Yun Yi Kim, cum laude. Nilufar Kazemi Naini, cum laude. Anna Klekarova. Sophia Basam Kofani. Olivia Grace Langdon, cum laude. Aliyah Mercado, cum laude. Zara Mohammed. Kirilos Muharib. Ukshay Bijou Molekuri. Francielle Carla Moriso. Kiet Tuan No. Nyung Tweet Win. Josephine Namarco. Ogochukwu Nawasulu. Jesse Blaze Nyman. Cubom O. Jean H. Christine Idalia Onyago, also receiving a School of Healthcare, Business and Technology. Sophia Elizabeth Orlando, summa cum laude. Ihuoma Otu, also receiving a certificate in medication safety. Krishna Panchal. Heer Patel. Muhima R. Patel. Maitri Bhavesh Kumar Patel. Prem Patel, also receiving a graduate certificate in regulatory affairs, cum laude. Shrey Mehul Kumar Patel. Suhani Patel, also receiving a School of Healthcare, Business and Technology. Vipul Vikrambai Patel, also receiving a graduate certificate in regulatory affairs, magna cum laude. Kahil Paresh Patel. Ria N. Patel, also receiving a graduate certificate in regulatory affairs. Erica Emma Palestena, magna cum laude. Emil D. Ravat, also receiving a certificate in medication safety, cum laude. Pedro Luis Rivera Rosado. Carmen Alicia Rodriguez. Desiree Rodriguez Acevedo, cum laude. Patrice Emmanuel St. Franc. Josue Emil Salicido. Angelise Nicole Santiago Ortiz. Jiwan Seo, cum laude. Jihad Maria Shaban Gonzalez. Ashley Marie Silva, summa cum laude. Javaria Sohail, also receiving a graduate certificate in precision medicine. Kareem Wael Soliman. Jessica Marie Trenfalia, summa cum laude. Victor Usanga. Megan Elizabeth Valentine, also receiving a School of Healthcare, Business and Technology. Omar Waleya. Youssef Mohammed Yassin Morales. Stephen Zhang. Alexa Gianna Zulolago. Jia Huang. Lena Abokura. Madeline May Addington. Are those yours?
Mr. President, I now present the candidates for Physician Assistant Studies Master's Program. Timothy Paul Alexander. Alexia Madeline Ames. Kelly Marie Beal. Madeline McKenna Blanton. Emily Hannah Brenman. Emily Ray Brooks. Marco Buzunganga. Jennifer Ann Cabin. Jalene Chaprazian. Daniela Christine Coden. Chloe Ann Costa. Cynthia DeLeon. Anthony David DeMarco. Jessica Nicole Detremont. Shreya Atul Dokulaka. Madison Dyko. Samantha Dogilowitz. Simon Jeffrey Dreisbeck. Caitlin Ann Egan. James Thomas Arante. Joseph Anthony Fabiano Jr. Ian Robert Fair. Paige Catherine Fairbanks. Daniel J. Ferguson. Jacoby Taylor Fitzgerald. Bianca May Freitas. Katrina Gallagher. Isabella Golden. Amy Liaga Garuzzo. Emily Ann Hall. Kobe Malik Hamby. Ryan Thomas Hepner. Melody Hu. Chaz Preston Hertz. Emily Claire Johnson. Ipsita Kadam. Abigail Jihan Kim. Kayla Mary Kabowski. Stephanie Grace Lamkin. Skyla Ray Lewis. Quinn Liu. Jennifer Joanne Mitri. Angelina Sylvia Maraca. Cassandra Maraca. Madison Jean O'Connor. Taryn Kate Opalka. Colin Nguyen, our student speaker. McKaylee Margaret Oxner. Mary Murphy Party. Amy Sanjeev Patel. Haley Patel. Jinal Rajesh Patel. Sapna Patel. Courtney Paige Patterson. Sarah Pierpont. Madeline Planty. Daniel Popkin. Alicia Kamlesh Prajapati. Gianna Marie Ramos. Olivia Catherine Roy. Jessica Saad. Leah Salas. Emma Colleen Sells. Emily Senra. Justin Smith. Jasmine Marie Suchek. Jessica Nicole Souther. Anshul Swaroop. Kate Lee Sylvester. Tam Tui. Casey Lynn Treon. Christina Valcani. Jenny Vo. Avery Brooks Whitehead. Megan Evelyn Wilson. Hallie Donahue Wong. Tiger Zhu.
Mr. President, I now present the candidates for the School of Physical Therapy. Gregory Christian Aldrich. Annika Brianna Bokor. Yu-Jo Chen. Delaney Kendall Collins. Rajan Kavanaugh Dasrath. Arthur Demora. Kevin Fernandez. Elizabeth Lee Gibo. Jack Charles Greco. Riley Divine Hess. Shay Harold Hill. Candace Emily John. Jacqueline Francis Lowry. Corinne Olivia McCarthy. Megan McKenney. Ryan Michael Paiva. Christopher McDermott. Peter Michael Petronzak. Taylor Catherine Pitchell. Sana Maria Posthumus Mayes. Rachel Elizabeth Pulio. Rachel Marie Prendergast Tombino. Julia Jean Ravenel. Gabrielle Reina Royston. Haley Samara. Robert Price Schlosser. Sarah Shanevsky. Rachel Swenson. Samantha Jane Walsh. Kaylee Brianne Ward. Lucille Wong. Zijo Shrew. Ensign Yuen. Farouk Alamade Babatomiwa Yusuf. Gregory Zambrano.
At this time, I ask all graduates to move the tassel from the right to the left, signifying your entrance into the community of professionals who have earned this degree. Congratulations. President Lassard, this concludes the awarding of degrees earned in course.
We have honored many today for their degrees earned from our university. They have also honored us with their hard work and devotion to our university and to the health professions. This is a shared message of commencement. I would also like to acknowledge again A special group of people, the parents, the spouses, partners, children, grandparents, relatives, and friends of the graduates who have provided the love, encouragement, and support needed to reach this day. Will the graduates and faculty please stand and join me in a round of applause to honor those who have supported you. A recording of today's commencement ceremony and candid photos of the ceremony will be available on the university's alumni page. In addition, each graduate will receive a picture taken on stage today. We welcome you to this distinguished community of the Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Science alumni. I urge you to stay connected and strengthen your bond with the institution that has prepared you for your career. While your student days may have ended, you're alumnus for life. I now call upon Gail Phillips Booker for the benediction.
Almost there. Let us pray. We are grateful for this day of joy and expectation as these students, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong page. Okay, start again. We congratulate our new graduates and pray that they will dedicate their careers to serving those who need health care, whether continually striving to make a difference in their patients' lives, therefore by making the world a more equitable and healthier place. May they be filled with wisdom, courage, confidence, and hope as they serve the common good. We pray for our university and other institutions of higher learning in this country and elsewhere who are being challenged by new government policies. We also pray for those who live in fear of not being able to complete their academic programs. In this troubled world, we hope and pray for peace and justice worldwide. In areas of conflict, we pray that leaders will have the wisdom and compassion that will lead us to peace, peace among nations, peace in our own country, peace in our homes, and peace in our hearts. We are grateful for all who have come to share in these celebrations and new beginnings. Let us go forth into the world to serve with gladness, to be of good courage, to hold fast to what is good, to render no evil, to strengthen the timid, to support the weak, to help the afflicted, and show compassion to the poor, and to honor all peoples. Amen.
Thank you, Trustee Booker. This concludes our graduation exercises. We will now begin to dismiss. Graduates will pick up their diplomas before exiting the venue. Commencement staff will direct graduates where to pick up at the location. Family and friends can meet their graduates outside of the venue on the Harbor Walk. Congratulations, graduates, and best wishes for all your future endeavors. Thank you.